All right, all right. Oh man, we're back. We're back. We
Hey,
did it.
we don't have the sound effects yet, so
I know, right? I know, man. Oh my goodness. Oh, we made it. We made it. Hey, folks, we made it, man.
yeah,
7:59. We
yeah.
made it. Oh my goodness. It's been a stressful day, but I don't know how these cats do this, Logic. Man.
Woo! Hey, the key is having fun, but it is
Oh, no,
stressful.
it's stressful, man. I'm like, what did I get myself into, man? Holy
man,
crap.
man, oh
Oh,
man,
let's
oh
cut
man,
this,
oh man.
man. Let's cut this sound effect, man. Let's cut this sound effects to now. It's
And
now
what's going
8,
on, everybody out there?
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Welcome,
Yes,
welcome,
sir.
welcome. Hey,
Welcome,
we want to
welcome.
thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Man, this is our first episode. This is our first official episode, right?
Number one. Number one.
Number one. Man, oh
No,
my
see, no,
goodness.
I take that. Wait a minute.
I'm
'Cause
excited. I'm excited.
I said that to somebody. They said, no, that introduction episode was awesome. So,
Oh,
but I said,
yeah,
but this
yeah,
is our first
yeah.
time we're interviewing someone. So yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight.
Yes,
Hey,
yes.
Boogie, thank you for tuning in. Hey, Boogie, GQ, you know it, yes, sir. So,
GQ,
salute,
GQ,
sir. Salute, yes, sir, yes,
GQ.
sir. We know we gonna. Hey, you already famous, man. So we just gonna wait and save you
Yeah,
to the big,
it's an honor.
till we hit the
Yeah,
big time.
yeah.
Hey, V man, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, thank you, sir, Bolo, for tuning in. Swole guy, thank
Whoa,
you, yes,
New York,
sir.
homie. I
Oh,
ain't gonna forget this
see,
time.
here we go, man. Here we go. We got somebody from the Cheyenne anyway, man. That's gonna
All right, all
neutralize
right, all
that.
right. Yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna neutralize that. How y'all doing? Thank you. We let everybody come on in tonight.
Come on in,
Um,
come on in and ride with us.
yes. Folks, hey, listen. We want to thank everybody for tuning in to the podcast, Riding with Ksolo the Rider, with Logic. Hey, folks, we are excited. We are
Yes, we are.
truly excited about this endeavor and this adventure.
Yeah.
We don't have all of our intros and all that other stuff yet, but it's coming. It's coming. We're going to get better because yes, sir. And so
We both know at this, man. We both know at this.
no, I'm new at this. You're not new at
Well,
this.
no, I'm new. You know.
Hey man, hey. So listen, folks, listen. Tonight we have a featured guest on with us tonight. King Machiavelli Ellis out of
Yes.
Chicago, Illinois. And we want to take this time to bring him on to highlight him. And once again, I'm going to address our platform and what our get down is. We want to highlight that unsung rider out there, not the well-known one, but the one that's getting it in, the one that's still enjoying the journey, enjoying the ride. Just like you said,
Yes.
college football and the pros, they're in it for something else. But the college guys, the high school guys, those are the ones that's out there really enjoying it. And you can tell. So who we're bringing on tonight, he's in that junior, senior college phase. And he's ready to get out there, and he still has that love and passion of riding. What he ride for, he ride with a purpose. And so we just want to bring him on, highlight him, and give him his rose, give him 15 minutes of time to just kind of let people know who he is, what he's about, just kind of enjoy his journey, share his journey with us. So Logic, without further ado, you ready, sir?
I'm ready, man. Bring him on, man.
All right, folks.
There he is.
There he is, folks.
What up, Solo? What up, Logic?
What's going on, my brother? What's going on?
Oh my goodness.
Not much, man. Appreciate you all.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you for answering the call. You know what I mean? People sit there and say, man, Solo, how did you pick Machiavelli to be your first guest on your show? And believe it or not, folks, we met what, 2017? I think that was when we first met.
Yeah.
2017 when we first met. Long story, another chapter we'll have a chance to talk about. But that's how we met. And it's like I connected with him. and I saw the passion in him. And I've been following him, and I've been following him. I've just been quietly following him, and we crossed paths a couple of times, a couple of different places, and it's just been a great connection between the two of us. Hey, Mark, good afternoon, good evening, good evening. Thank you for tuning in. And so, folks, I said, hey, listen, I need to bring him on. I would like to highlight him and let him share his purpose of writing. So King, this is Mac. This is your term, and we're gonna cue this thing up, man. And we're gonna kind of go ahead and go ahead and start talking about you, what you ride for, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. So, folks, listen. Like I say, tonight featured guest is King Machiavelli with Solid Kings MC out of Chicago, Illinois. Hey, first of all, let me ask you this question: how did you get the name Machiavelli? Because you know there's another Machiavelli.
These are third life Machiavelli.
I ran into one or two guys, shout out to Tupac, of course. That's my dude, big Pac fan from California. Back in the day, people used to tell me I similar Pac's reflection or whatever. I actually got Pac face tattooed, you know what I'm saying, on my joint. And so I got blessed with the name Machiavelli through his brother, Mo Preem.
Oh, okay.
And I actually was working for the Machiavelli brand. Yeah, his brother. Yeah, so I was blessed to work for the brand for a couple years. Shout out to Rick Edwards, you know what I'm saying? And just do some promotion and marketing for them guys, and it kind of stuck. Like even in school, no one called me Albert. My teacher was like Machiavelli, my mother, everybody. So it just kind of grew on me, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
I couldn't get my teachers to call me by my nickname.
Hey, look, when I hear my government name, I'm looking like, who? What? I'm so used to Machiavelli, man. It's crazy.
Yes, sir, folks. And listen, when I tell you, this gentleman here is an up-and-coming writer, an up-and-coming inspirer. He really is. And I'm super excited to bring him on tonight. So listen, if you want to ask questions, shoot them in there. If you want to just pick his brains, by all means, shoot him in the comments. We're gonna give him a chance to address your comments. But listen, we're gonna start this thing off rolling, man. Once again, this is our first episode of Riding with Ksolo, the Rider, the podcast with Logic. With our featured guest tonight is King Machiavelli of Solid Kings MC. And folks, I'm telling you, I'm elated to have him on and just to hear his story. So I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna give him a chance to talk and give him a chance to highlight himself. So, King, hey man,
the floor is yours.
The floor is yours. The floor is yours. I seen this picture here. I had to bring it on, man. Please share this journey with me. Share what you was feeling. Share your experience, and just kind of just enlighten everybody about this journey that you took for this picture.
I got you. So one thing about Solid Kings, the name by itself, is it has some meaning to it, of course.
Right.
Solid individual, and we were born kings. So versus just kind of riding to parties and stuff like that. Nothing against that, because we do it as well.
Right.
This picture here, we had our first prospect actually, and we went to was it Loretta Hotel where King was assassinated. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we were walking through, and he didn't know that he was actually finna get his top.
His top rocker.
So we're walking through, his top rocker.
Okay.
And we're looking at the different exhibits and things like that. And so
right.
I actually gave it to him inside the room where King was doing his I Have a Dream speech. It was
nice.
televised. And funny thing is, when I gave it to him, he was like, for real? And he started getting teary-eyed and started crying, right? So yeah, I was gonna tell on you.
Right.
So from there we saw the Black Panther exhibit. And he asked me, hey man, can we take this picture here? You know what I'm saying? Because one, we're good friends with Chairman Fred Hampton Jr. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? We also, we for the people. And when I saw this exhibit here, I Am a Man, it pretty much was self-spoken. You know what I'm saying? One,
Okay.
just a lot of injustice. Two, the fact that, you know, we human and we men out here. I felt it was a very powerful message. And one thing
Right.
about us, we, like you said, we ride for purpose. You know what I'm saying? And this was
Yeah.
one of the
Right.
things that we wanted to capitalize on and put on our platform for other people to see that message.
Right. And there's a lot of history in Memphis, Tennessee. And man, I tell you, I took that ride down there. I sat on that bench outside of the hotel, the Laura Hotel, and just for just a moment, even the smell, you can smell the smell when the wind blows just right, the temperature just right. You can smell the inside of the hotel, and it'll kind of take you back in time. If you really just sit there and just enjoy the moment. And
Absolutely.
it wasn't a lot of people there. It was kind of quiet. It wasn't a lot of music and stuff coming from the side streets and stuff. And man, I really connected with that with that journey. So I didn't get a chance to go inside. I do plan to go back. Seeing that right there had really just inspired me and motivated me to want to go back again and take the tour because a lot of time we arrive to a location, we'll take a quick shot, and then we're gone. And we're out. Yeah.
Let me ask a question. While y'all were
Yeah.
there, King Machiavelli, while y'all were there, did you go to the slave haven?
No, we did not. Funny thing I was gonna say is I've been to this exhibit before, but I never went in, right?
Right.
Because the Red Tails ride this is one of the stops on the Red Tails ride. Shout out to
Yes.
Red Tails, you know, for a great great catalog of history, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, it was deep. It was like when I was talking to you and I told you about Selma, you know, when I went to Selma and the Ed Pentis Bridge, and it was like I felt the spirits. I just felt the pain, you know what I'm saying? Being there, like you said, just kind of like once you sit there and you just kind of relax and you just like you there, like you can envision what was actually happening at the time.
Right. Yeah, I asked that question because what you just said and how impressive that was being there to take that picture. Because when we went to the slave haven first, got all that emotion, and then went down to to Lorraine Hotel, got all that emotion, and then to think about it, you're on motorcycles. Back in that time, it was even worse. We couldn't even really ride Harley Davidson motorcycles at that time. So I'm like, wow. So I was just wondering if you had if that inspiration or that feeling hit you and your crew at that time as well, you know.
Well, that's part of the reason we do a lot of trips like this. You know, we just went to a part of the Underground Railroad that was semi-discovered out here in Chicago, is because, you know, one, having the opportunity to capture this history and keep it still alive and pass it on, you know.
Right. So you remind me of Dennis Joyner. That's who you remind me of. He's a historic writer. And Dennis, I hope you're looking at this because, sir, we're getting you a time slot as well. So you just hold that thought while we're talking about you. So you know, you ride for a purpose. Everybody ride for a purpose. You know, might it be just to go to see scenic routes, maybe just go to see the mountains, the desert, or whatever case may be. I try to inspire everybody to get out. Even if you go to Denver, Colorado, go to the Pikes Peaks, it's beautiful. So to put that history in there, to feed your knowledge, to feed your brain, you know what I'm saying, and your spirit and your soul, that's incredible and that's powerful. And it's totally different. And just like Logic said, when you're riding in a car and when you're riding on a motorcycle. Because it's like it sticks to you. It's like that wind, that air, that smell, it sticks to you, you know, you really get in touch with it. But yeah, this was a powerful image that I just wanted to bring on for you to just kind of highlight on right out the gate, man. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And then you was talking about your club, about what your club ride for. And I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge your club. And that's one thing that I will continue to do, that we will continue to do.
Yeah, we will.
We will continue to do. If you are part of an organization, not only do we want to highlight you, but it would be unjust if we did not highlight or give acknowledgement to your organization. So, sir, if you would at this time, please just kind of give us a little bit of history, knowledge, about your organization affiliation?
Well, Solid Kings, we just made a year. Actually, our anniversary date is Juneteenth. So we celebrate Juneteenth. Every year, of course, to keep that history alive. And we also do a motorcycle health fair for bikers where you come and you get checked out, because we always checking your bike, but you don't check yourself, because we want you to be in the best condition when you hit the road. So we teamed up with Harley, and that's been amazing, as well. But we just some guys with integrity, honor. We big on community. If you notice our vest, like you see the gentleman, he's got the cross in the heart. Not to get into too much detail, but it signifies that we carry our city over our heart. You know what I'm saying? We love our city. You know what I'm saying? So like in this picture you see here, one of my brothers, we teamed up with Rough Riders. Shout out to them for reaching out for Easter egg, Easter basket giveaway. And we all came together. It was a number of people came together and gave away Easter baskets and other things, for the kids. And this special moment, actually, this was the last 2 Easter baskets we had. And this little girl came up, and my brother, he ended up giving the one that he had for his daughter to her. So shout out to my man Buddha. King
That's
Buddha.
nice. Yeah, that's nice, man. Salute. That's nice. That's outstanding, man. I appreciate the positive energy for what y'all doing in your community, because hey, that's what it all started out. Motorcycle riders helping the community and supporting the community. Absolutely. That's what we all started out on. That's what it was all founded on. Either it was a bike club, a car van club, transition motorcycle. The history that I've been taught, the history that I've read, started out from helping the community, trying to keep the community together, and seeing you guys do that. That's what it's all about, man. And I love it. I salute you, man. I salute you. Folks, we're moving right along. We're kind of moving right along because we don't want to take too much time. But hey, listen, not only is the organization about helping the community, but you guys are about family as well. And you do have a story, and we're waiting to hear it too, right, Logic?
Yeah, we waiting. I want to hear it all.
All right. So we this event, actually, this was something recently. We went to an annual for Not for Looks casual thing. With us, we have 2 different uniforms, and so this is more of a casual look, because what we do is not just always with the vest. You know what I'm saying? We like to put some clothes on and stuff like that. I know me and you were kind of talking about how I got into riding and stuff like that.
I want to know, because I'm about to ask you that question.
I want to mention this real short, because I'm gonna give the wife the kudos. But long story short, I didn't want to be a biker. I did not want to ride. Wife had a Gixxer, was it with a Gixxer Suzuki? Was it Suzuki? All right, I'm sorry, Suzuki. I want to make sure I get it right.
Hey, don't get it wrong, guy.
Well, long story short, she had 100,000 miles on the bike, right? And so I'm like, who the hell has 100,000 miles on a bike, on a sport bike? So I'm like, I got to take you off of it. So I bought the bike from her and sold it. So I bought it from her, telling her I was going to ride, and sold it, and ended up learning how to ride, and then end up loving riding. Right. And now here I am, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Gypsy Queens, my wife, shout out for that.
Yeah, man, that's outstanding, man. That's outstanding. Hey, folks, we do a pre-take before we come on, and when he told us that story, man, I'm telling you, we were rolling, we were laughing. As a matter of fact, don't you have somebody kind of off to the side back there?
I can't see.
I can't.
Yeah, I can't. She over here to the side. Come over here before she busts me in the head real quick.
Hey, man, how you doing? There you go.
I got a question for the first lady. So how did you feel when he bought your bike and then turned around and sold it?
Oh, man.
First of all, he didn't buy it. He took my bike, put it on Facebook. I'm getting these calls for free. He was giving my bike away for free. Whoever come and get it, they can have it. I get calls like, "Are you for real? Giving away your bike? What are y'all talking about?"
This is live.
I know. Like, what I'm talking about. So It took my boy KG. We was all redliners back at the time. He was like, Carmel, your husband got your bike on Facebook giving it away. You gotta be kidding me.
She still got the $1,000 though, anyway. You know what I'm saying? And the bike is still around the family, but she's a lot safer now.
Man, that's what's up, man. We love it. We love it. Hey folks, we do what we have a pre-interview before we go live. And so we had a great time just hearing this story. And I said, hey, look, man, you have to bring the first lady on. You have to bring her on. And we want to thank you because, hey, in this motorcycle community, in this world, in this culture, we know the support. We know where the support comes from. And, you know, folks, if you know who your right hand is, you know who supports you. So we would be remiss if we did not acknowledge that. So we want to thank you again for coming on and sharing this moment. Yeah.
I just want to say, I taught him how to rap.
She did.
Listen, you are not the only one because I know somebody else, and I'm not going to call his name, but his wife got him started, and he is well known as a long distance rider. Sharif, okay.
I just want.
You gonna sit down over there?
I love the background.
Oh, man. Yeah, man.
Boy, y'all done open a can of worms.
I know, man. I know. You could be walking over.
Hey, you absolutely right. Absolutely.
Hey, listen. We're getting ready to jump talk. We're going over to the YouTube channel. Once again, the algorithm. We have to do this, folks. So look, we're gonna sign off on Facebook. Go over to YouTube and follow along with us. We greatly appreciate it. We'll see you over there.
All right.
Let's keep going. We're gonna keep rocking and rolling, Elijah. We're gonna keep rocking and rolling. We gotta drop this Facebook, and then we're gonna be ready to go live. We still live. We still rolling.
You're lucky she just put a pillow over your face.
Okay, so we're straight on YouTube now.
Yes, sir.
Once again, thanks to everybody for tuning in to the YouTube channel, Riding with Ksolo the Rider, with Logic. Our featured guest tonight is Our featured guest tonight is Machiavelli, out of Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago.
Man, Chi-Town, man, Chi-Town. And we greatly appreciate you coming on. Hey, Hop. Hey, look, man. He got to admit it, man. Yeah. Hey, Hop. We hope we see you down at the RTE this year, man.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, folks. Yeah. So listen, we just want to come on and have a good time.
That's what makes a good show, man.
It does.
And you have a great guest. When you have a great guest and a great time, you have a great show.
I hope we got a great show.
She got you hooked on riding.
I know.
Absolutely.
Man. Yes, sir. Hey, good evening, Caramel. Good evening.
There she is.
Yeah, man. There she is. She's tuning in. She's doing her homework, man.
Yeah. Okay.
She's doing her homework. But listen, we're gonna keep things rolling right along. Mac, you know how we do it, man. We're gonna
absolutely.
We want to capture your moment. This is your time to shine, man, and we want you to shine. So listen. Once again, your organization, Solid Kings MC, and you guys have something that's called Bro versus a King.
Brother.
Bro versus a King. And could you, and it was powerful when I read it, and it was so powerful. I said, look, just share it with us. Just share it with us. So share a little bit. You don't have to share it all. Just share a little bit behind that slogan of Bro versus a King.
Well, you know, people use the term bro so fluently. You know, it's kind of one of those things like we talk with the other kings.
Right.
You know, a brother knows your name. They don't know your a bro knows your Facebook name.
Right.
Your brother knows your family. You understand?
Right.
You know, your bro, he really ain't all in tune. He might have a motive. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, your brother is gonna sacrifice for you, through your downs, your ups. Your bro gonna tell you what you want to hear, but your brother gonna tell you what you need to hear.
There you go.
There you
go. Right there.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like these are brothers. These are solid individuals. And me and you had a conversation over quality over quantity. You know what I'm saying?
Sir. Yes,
and
sir.
it is a hard thing, but we stand on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I should be able to take you around my kids, my family, my mother, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. So, hey, thank you for sharing that, sir. We didn't want to get too in depth with it, but we definitely want to just understand because it's a powerful statement, and you definitely shared it to us with a true perspective. So, look, we're gonna get back onto your riding, sir. You going up on your riding. So, how many states have you completed? How many states have you completed?
I'm 31 in, man. Look, I'm going for that. I'm going for that 40. I'm 31 right now. Due to the fact I got two jobs. It might not seem like I work, but I do work. Work hard, so I can play.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Work
hard, play hard. Work hard, play hard.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Believe in it. Work hard, play hard, man. Kenneth Andrews reiterated that to me, man. Work hard, play hard. But look, the Mother Road, Route 66 starts right there in your backyard, sir.
Yep.
This picture here has a little history behind it. When you took that picture, where were you at? And kind of give us a little bit about what was going on with it, because you told me there was a story behind this picture. Is this the one?
Well, actually, I was heading to St. Louis, and I was heading to the Arch, and I kind of like made a little pit stop and realized that I wasn't too far from Route 66. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to shoot over there and capture some of that history before I shot over there to the Arch. This was just last weekend.
Okay.
I just took that ride. You know what I'm saying? And then I went to the Black History Museum as well out there. That's a dope spot you guys might want to check out on St. Louis the 25th.
Okay. And say that again. What is the name of it again? I want the people to be able to hear it.
It's called the GROT. Is GRIOT Black History Museum in St. Louis. It's located on 25th and St. Louis Street.
Okay. So, folks, that's another great place to put on your bucket list if you're looking for a ride. If you're a historic rider, go check it out. And going back, I'm going to go back a couple of slides when you were talking about the Red Tails ride. I've actually completed that ride and finishing up there with those guys annual, and was presented with the Lifetime Award when I finished it, which was super awesome. It took me down to Tuskegee. It took me to Selma. I mean, it's a beautiful ride. I did it at the right time of the year where the weather was great, and I could really just enjoy. So that was a powerful ride, man. And yeah, I'm kind of a history rider too. I like it all. I love it all, man. So yeah, so pretty much what has been one of your most memorable rides, journeys, cross country, backyard, back roads, to a particular location or even an event?
Well, aside from Selma being one of the dopest for me because of the spiritual feeling, was the White House. It was the White House. I haven't seen nobody capture the White House. And the funny thing is, we was doing our 24 at the time, and we were supposed to stop at certain spots, the Statue of Liberty, and certain little spots, and kind of was running behind and couldn't. And I couldn't let this one pass. So actually I went all the way up to the gate, luckily without being arrested, but I made it up there. Took the picture real quick and got up out of there.
Don't be pointing at that 1600 Pennsylvania, man.
Don't even point your finger.
Hey, man, but it's epic though. Yeah, because Obama sat in that house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's forever gonna be history. You know what I'm saying? Period. If we don't have another brother in there, and I had to get a piece of that history.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did y'all get a chance to get down to the King
Center
statue?
King statue. Yes, King statue.
No, not out there. Nope.
Okay.
Nah, look, let me tell you something. I was so paranoid. I was ready to take that picture and get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, man.
Look, as quiet as it's kept, when we went to the President Obama's inauguration, and I have a video, it's an old video, and when after the inauguration, they shut everything down. We couldn't even get out of there. I said, look here, I'm ready to get out of DC.
DC ain't that bad, man. It ain't that bad. But listen, though, I say this all the time. People would get on I-95 and they will blast through cities.
Yeah.
And not take the time to just stop and enjoy some of the history, some of the sights, the scenery. And people sit there and say, man, I don't want to deal with that traffic or what case may be. When you're going on a bike, it doesn't matter what the traffic like. If it's you're gonna have a good time anyway. You're gonna sit there and enjoy the sights and scenery, even if you riding down. I can't think of the name of the road that's like right in front of it that you can look straight down at the White House. But man, if you get out and just take the time and go see some of the sceneries and enjoy it all, you will be amazed about how beautiful the country really is. I mean, that's why to me, that's why I love riding out west. I love riding in Arizona, Nevada, Utah, Colorado, even big ass Texas. And I'm gonna call it what it is, big ass Texas.
Man, why it gotta be like that, man?
Why? Folks, if anybody on here tonight can sit there and say Texas ain't big ass Texas, you haven't ridden big ass Texas. Can I get a thumbs up? Can I get some thumbs up if everybody agrees with me that Texas should be called big ass Texas?
Big ass Texas.
Somebody once told me, say, Lonzo, next time I ride out there, y'all need to divide Texas up into 3 different states.
Man, let me tell you. But yeah,
well, it looked like big ass Texas anyway, so I agree with you on that.
It's them hips, man. It's them hips. That's what it is. It's the hips that you trying to run across them hips, boy. That's a mess, I tell you. But
hey, look, you better make sure you get them gas stops and don't pass up.
Yes, sir. And listen, man, I love it because the speed limit be 80 miles an hour. I'll lock in at like 89, and then a state trooper come past me, blow my doors off. Then a big old Ford or a Chevy come blowing my doors off. Hey, you got to be right to ride through Texas, man. Your mind got to be right, and your scoop got to be right too. Yes, it is. Thank you, folks. Most wanted. Thank you, Swole Guy. Hey, man, keep it logical, man. Hey, Russell Brown. Yes, sir. Utah, all those areas. And folks, once again, we are highlighting King Machiavelli.
Yeah.
Out of Solid Kings MC out of Chicago, Illinois. And we just sharing a little bit of his journey, a little about why he ride, his purpose, and kind of want to inspire others to get out and maybe see some of the sites that we've seen. Now, Chicago has a lot of history too. Don't get it wrong. Chicago has a lot of history up there too. And King, I'm sure you'd be a great ambassador up there when I come up there to kind of get me around, show me around some places.
We actually in the making of a history ride anyway, so we'll be ready for you. Whenever you're ready, we got you.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. But folks, once again,
I have a question.
Yeah.
We talked because you said something when you like Selma. I know we talked earlier in our production about the spiritualness of your ride. When you ride and you think about the spiritualness of the open road, the history that you ride on, does it help you transition from one mindset to another? Does it help you appreciate the ride even more so, and even the rich history that we have as riders and as African American riders?
Absolutely. I definitely appreciate the history. I mean, like one of our sayings is we respect the culture. We respect the culture and move a little different. All right, that's the Solid Kings way. So, absolutely, like back in the day, you couldn't ride no Harley and
no
go over here and adventure and all these other things. Like, you know, I take it as a blessing. And then when I'm riding, I really ain't the only person riding. You know, I got some other people riding with me, you know, some souls riding with me, making sure I'm good, you know. So yeah, I'm in a different mind frame when I get on that horse. Absolutely. And I'm experiencing these different history and cultural events firsthand. So yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Outstanding. 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 So on that note right there, sir, when you were down, you visit the 16th Street Baptist Church, correct?
Yeah, and this is one of the other favorite ones too.
Yes.
So the gentleman in the orange is Rosa Parks' godson. So
oh wow.
when shout out to my homie Big Wood who rode with me on the Red Tails ride. And you know, the people were so humble they allowed us to come inside the church and take pictures and answer any questions. And he actually is a member of the church. And he was fascinated with the ride. And we sat and talked, and he was telling us, you know, just about his godmother, you know, and everything as him growing up as, you know, as a kid. And that type of stuff right there, you don't get, you know what I'm saying, unless you there, you know, unless you run into someone in that experience to know that, hey, I'm actually talking to someone who was a part of history that I'm sitting here trying to embrace, you know?
Right. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Folks,
yeah,
like I say,
we exchange numbers too, you know what I'm saying? So we're in touch as well.
Okay.
You know, it's funny when I used to just drive across the country, I did not meet as many people that I do now when we ride across the country. And your experience when you stop at these historical sites, who would have known you would have met Rosa Parks' godson, you said? Yeah.
Who would have knew that?
Yeah, who would have, you know? I'm like, just by me, I'm getting on this horse, I'm gonna ride. We're gonna stop at this site because it's a historical thing, and look who we get to meet. You know, and that's inspirational to other people. You never know who you might meet. It might have been somebody you wanted to always meet, and it happened while you was riding on your motorcycle. I love it, bro. I love it.
Yeah.
The universe has its way of bringing everything together, man.
Yes.
Yes, it has, man. Yes, it has. It's just like this show, right, Logic? It's just like
this show. Who would have known?
Who would have thunk of? Hey, folks, you know that's right. We're gonna have a good time with this show, man. And once again, we appreciate you for tuning in on this Tuesday night. You could have been anywhere, you could have been doing anything, but you said, "Hey, look, I'm gonna go and kind of hear what these guys got to say, who they're bringing on, hear their stories, and just kind of just like see what they're all about." And we appreciate you sharing this time with us, King. We're gonna keep it rolling, man. Once again, like I say, man, you have a lot to offer people. You've traveled 30 plus states, man. You got miles on your belt, you got seat time, and that's what I'm all about. People who ride, people who get out and ride with a purpose. That's who we want to bring on. And with that 30 plus, you know, this was Tennessee. I don't know, when did you hit Tennessee?
So some of these pictures that you see with me and my vest, because like I say, we are a year old. So a lot of the states now, shout out to Next Level. Next Level definitely you know, broke me in as far as hitting that pavement and being able to travel on the ground like I do. But what I wanted to also do is, you know, I did some of those states while I was Next Level, but I want to do it as a king. So what you see here now is me just kind of traveling, making up, you know what I'm saying, this year on the road.
Right. That's that. Go ahead, Lodge. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, which one of these states that you've traveled through was so gave you such a good feeling, or had a good scenic view, or most historic, that you had to go back to multiple times if you had?
Well, I know I'm going back to Maine. because I didn't get a chance to enjoy Maine as well. And the air out there is so fresh, the pine trees. And I didn't get a chance to really get some of that good old lobster. But Maine is definitely one of them that I'm going to shoot back to.
Did you get? So you didn't get to the buoy then, Maine?
No, I ain't get to enjoy it like I wanted to.
Neither did I, because it was raining when I got up there. We had to do a U-turn. It was nasty.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen. I love going up to Maine because I love lobster. You know, I love lobster, man. I got this little spot. I got a little honey spot, like a fisherman. You know, like people go fishing. I got this little honey spot. I don't be sharing it with too many people, but I got this little honey spot, man. And you know, I get it in, man. I get it in. The guys know me when I come in. Oh, where you coming from? Where you riding? You ride the motorcycle? I'm like, yeah, I ride the motorcycle. And so I go in, man, and I have had the guy throw me a extra little lobster up in there. And man, I sit out there on the bike and crack them open, eat them sitting right on the bike, man. That's and to me, that's just like the juice, everything just running. The beard's all wet and sticky with lobster juice, man.
You make me hungry now.
You get a chance. See how you do you? So wait, look. He know you didn't get none up there. So
hey, he dirty. You got to spot the bag too, my man.
Hey,
so you got to spot the bag.
Yeah, Bolo. Hey, Bolo. Hey, shout out to Bolo, man. Bolo support me 100%. Support us 100%, man. I appreciate that. But
look, we went to. So you went to Maine. Did you go through Boston and everything to get up that way?
I went through what? Vermont, Massachusetts. Yeah, up that route.
Okay. So, yeah, I got the clam charter in Boston and everything. So I did mine, you know, when in this area, do what they do. I'll never drink that, what that's called, that lager. I'm sorry. If y'all from Boston, I love y'all. Keep watching the show, but I'm never gonna drink that lager again.
I said no good.
Hey, man. Hey. But yes, sir. So you get up there, man. I'm gonna send you my little honey spot up there. And you know, it's no sit down, it's no now I think they may have a bench on the side somewhere for like hobos like me. But
it's all good. I'm gonna do like you on a bike.
That's it, man. Hey, you like, hey, what would Solo do? WWSD. You're gonna see that again. WWSD. What would Solo do? He gonna ride it and he gonna eat.
Are you gonna bring the bracelets, Solo? You gonna bring the bracelets back?
I'm bringing them back, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, folks, we're loving it, man. Tonight we have featured guest King Machiavelli, founder, president of Solid Kings MC out of Chicago, Illinois. And man, we've been having a good time tonight.
Yes.
You know, we've had his wife on to say her words, and man, it's just been great. I've been looking forward to this. Absolutely. Right out the box, man, and that's what it's all about. Mike, but you also have another trip that you took. I don't know, I think this was recent too. You guys were on a
that was recent. We my prospect, he wanted to grab something to eat, so we just said, hey, it's a beautiful day, let's ride out to the world's largest truck stop and grab something to eat. So went out there, grabbed something to eat. I actually bought a duster and a cowboy hat.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
he's gearing up.
Yeah, I got geared up. But it was a weird animal. This lady was walking out there. It looked like a was it a llama? Yeah, so I meant to send you the picture, man. We ended up taking pictures with a llama, man, hanging out with a llama. And so it was definitely another memory trip. Yeah.
So y'all take memory trips, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Everybody should do that, man. Everybody
should cherish these moments.
That's right.
Everybody should get them a good camera. I ain't gonna get on my soapbox talking about my perfect camera that I have, but everybody get them a good camera when you ride. Take the pictures and enjoy it. I mean, looking at your pictures, I can tell that you enjoy it. But that camera, your camera, whatever you have, should be full by the time you get back. of memories that you can now look back, and now it's y'all history, is everything. And then what I'm pretty sure people that are watching this are getting inspired by, you know what, I never been there. You know, I never
World
thought
largest truck stop. Yeah.
doing a
nice
history ride. Yeah. That's why we love doing this and bringing people onto the show to let everybody else know, hey, if you haven't tried this, get on out there and try it. Just go and take your pictures.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
You know, capture the moment. I've always preached that, man. Capture the moment. Own your rides, what you do, get out there. It's just one of those things where it's a legacy.
Yeah.
I keep preaching that.
Yeah.
Store it. He said, man, well, why you spend the money to get it documented? Because it's not for me. I've done it. That piece of paper, that documentation is my legacy that I'm going to leave behind.
Yeah.
Leave it behind for your son. Leave it behind for your daughter, your granddaughter, your great-great-granddaughter. Because it's just like we used to have photo albums. I don't know if people still do that because everybody's going to the phone and everything. But you remember when people used to have photo albums? You could go to the house and sit down and flip through and look at the picture. Man, I got man, I'm telling you, man. But the thing is, I could pick this book up. Elijah, give me a second.
Uh-oh.
I bet he got a gang.
He got a big book down.
But I say this though, folks. I say this. I could pick this book up, and I don't know if y'all can see this. I could pick this book.
Yeah, we see it.
I could pick this book up, and and listen, this is nothing compared with Kenneth Andrews got. This is nothing compared with Lionel Ramos got, or Greg Rice got, or any of those guys, or Anthony Anderson got. That's nothing. Sharif got me onto that. So the thing is, that is your legacy, folks. The pictures that you take, the stuff that you capture, the moments, because I hate to sound like this. Father Time is undefeated. There's going to come a time that we won't be able to throw our legs across that saddle.
Yeah.
But like I've always said, there's going to come a time we're going to be sitting on the front porch. We're going to be rocking. And we're just going to just bust out laughing. We're going to have a moment. And your wife or sick others say, well, why Grandpa laughing? Why is he over there just laughing to himself? Oh, he's going riding. He's thinking about he was riding on that motorcycle. I'm trying to tell you, folks. If you think I'm telling you something wrong, you think about what I'm telling you right now.
No, you're speaking facts.
This is
absolutely.
Because I know. I've ridden in the middle of the night thinking about, the time that I won't be able to get out there and ride like this again, and the memories that I have. I wish you folks could see some of the things that I've seen, the sunrises, the sunsets.
The
dust, the riding in the middle of the night where you see absolutely nothing around you. Nothing, not a light, a twinkle, or nothing around you.
That's when I go to praying.
Yeah, you better.
Solo, I got a question for you.
How
did you feel when that buffalo walked up?
Man, hey, listen.
Hey, that was priceless right there. I'm like,
let me tell you.
That's a memory.
It is.
I was at the Roosevelt National Forest, and I was coming around like a curve, and I was just moseying around, looking, enjoying the scenery, and I rode up on this buffalo, and he was literally just walking down the middle of the road on the yellow line. Like he owned everything there was to own. He was the big D on the yard. So I stopped, I back, and I got close to the guardrail. I tell you, don't judge, you don't lie, man. I said, I would not be you too mean. That would not be me. Y'all would not be Ksolo flipping head over heels. A buffalo done ripped my pants off, my ass showing and everything. I said, that will not be me. So I pulled back, turned the bike off, man. I actually stepped off of the bike. And I was in between the guard. I was in between the guardrail and the bike. And as he got close, I kind of stepped over the guardrail and let him do his thing. And when he looked at that old black eye, looked over there at me, and I could hear him. I was like, man, what I done got myself into. That was a moment. Now that was a moment. That was a moment.
Salute to you. You did way better than me. Because I don't know.
Yeah, man.
What do you say, man? What do you say, King? You would have kept going.
Hey, look, I would have parked the bike. I would have been on the other side of the rail.
Hey, I'm telling you, that was a hairy moment for me. That was definitely a hairy moment.
Yeah.
But those are the experience that I like. That's why I ride, to get out and ride. And other people that's out there doing it, like yourself, King, Mac, be an inspiration, man. You are an inspiration.
Yes.
And that's why I wanted to bring you on tonight, to share your experience, to hear your words, see where you're going with it. Because I remember you weren't riding like that when I met you.
No,
you weren't,
not at all.
You was a city rider.
You watched me grow from not riding to riding.
Yep,
absolutely.
That's right.
Facts.
That's right, folks. That's right. So I had to bring him on. Love him to death, man. I consider you family, just like all the other cats up there in the Chi that opened their door for me, man. I still got cats up there, man, that I still stay in touch with. Shout out to those guys, man. And you know, just keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing, because believe it or not, you are an inspiration. People do see you. Keep riding. Keep riding, brother. Keep riding. Stay safe and keep riding. I think we have one more picture that we wanted to highlight. Let me pull that up. You met a gentleman on the road. Now that
that was right after my breakdown.
There you go. Listen, folks. Hey, this is Tripod, one of my Hoka Hey brothers right there, man. Shout out to Tripod.
Cool people.
Yeah, man, cool people. Yeah. Mac broke down, man. Mac sent me that picture, man. It just sparked a fire, man. So let me stop talking. Go ahead, Mac. Go ahead.
Nah, this is funny because we were doing the Red Tails ride, and we actually were shooting to hit Atlanta first, because that was like, the furthest spot.
Right.
And we broke down probably about maybe 100, 150 miles or something like that, and had to sit on the highway. Me and my homie Big Wood, he ain't leave me. See, that's a brother. He stayed with me, you know.
Yeah.
And ended up getting told, and I met Tripod, and we just got to talking, talked about the challenge. Of course, mentioned you, Sharif.
Yep.
And real smooth guy, man. Really like him, like we exchanged numbers and everything, but kind of gave me some of the history of his riding experience as well in the challenge.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Tripod went out this year, had some mechanical issues, had some issues with his leg. So he wasn't able to finish. He pulled out. But yeah, man. And that's what it's all about for me. And I see it's about you too. When we get out, we meet people. We're not afraid to meet people. White, black, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't. If you're a rider on a motorcycle, if you ride a motorcycle, man, that's what it's all about. I see it on two wheels. I've been places where people sit there and will not wave at me, will not acknowledge me. And then I've been in places where people sit there, hey, how you doing? That's a nice bike you got there. So to see you meet him and then bring up my name and then you two just yell based off of that to exchange numbers. That's what the essence is for me, man. Logic. I mean, like you had that experience, correct?
Oh yeah, we up in Sturgis.
Yeah.
up in Sturgis. I told people that are riding the bike in that area in 2020, just to let you know when it was in 2020 when our economy, our social economy was so polarized. You don't know what to expect from people, but when they see you on those tubes, it's like, I don't care what this is. Me and you can meet on this level. We can meet on the square right now.
That's right.
How you doing? How's your bike doing? Hey, I may never sit down with you at my house on my porch, but I want you to have a safe ride.
That's right. That's right.
So yes, sir.
Yeah, that's right, man. And that's incredible. That's outstanding. That's what it should always be about.
Yeah.
That's what this whole thing should be about. I know for me, riding a motorcycle has got me indoors into places where I wouldn't have typically been able to go.
Yeah.
I've associated with people that I wouldn't associate with. I have stayed at Sturgis. I camped at Sturgis. I showered in the same showers. You know what I'm saying? And the whole 9 yards. And it was open and welcome. People say,
Yeah.
Man, ride your ride, man. Ride your ride. So, folks, you see, to get out, don't just put yourself in a shell, in a cocoon, and not open that shell up. Let that motorcycle be that conduit to just kind of just connect you to other people.
Hey, I see this question down here. This is for King Machiavelli. Obolo want to know what's your there it is right there. What's your social media contact? Where can they find you? Where can they see you at?
You can find me on Facebook, Solid Kings MC, or Machiavelli Ellis. Those are my 2 pages.
Okay, that's outstanding.
You got a YouTube?
Not like you guys.
Don't do it.
I watch y'all on YouTube, y'all GQ, hey, I'm a subscriber.
Yeah, man.
Y'all go out there and check out this brother on his Facebook pages, then both of them.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
And social media does have a role and a play in what's going on in the future of motorcycling in the community, man. It's how you choose to pursue it. Either you could be positive, you could be negative, disgruntled about things. On this platform right here, Logic and I, we're going to have a good time. We're going to be positive. We're bringing positive message. So if you don't want to hear positive message, don't tune in somewhere else. But when you come here, this is going to be positive message, positive energy. That's what we're going to call
positive energy.
And even if you are feeling down, if you're feeling down, tune in because we'll lift you up for sure.
Hey, man. Hey, listen, Logic, we throwing out number positive energy, man.
Yes,
positive
sir.
Energy,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Energy. Yes, sir. Authentic.
Genuine.
Yes.
Genuine, yes, sir. Even though you're from New York.
Oh, see.
Come on, man.
There they go again.
There you go again. So look, man, we're gonna go ahead and we didn't went past our time. But what we want to do is we know your organization is all about giving back to the community and offering to the community. So could you please just elaborate on what you guys got going on for your organization?
Yeah, so we teamed up with Chi-Town Harley Davidson. We're raffling off a 2025 Street Barber 114 April 1st. So you got a little time. Tickets $25, and basically we're utilizing this because we're a small club, of course. So utilizing this, for some of the things that we do in the community, and also annuals and stuff like that. So Harley's all on board. That's the bike that won't be that color, because that's a 24. But yeah, it's all official. If you need some info on it, you can check it out on Solid Kings on Facebook, and we'll give you more details on it as well.
Yes, sir. Tuesday, April the 1st, 2025, folks. 5 p.m. is going to be.
Winner does not have to be present either. So
that's right. Yeah. Winner does not have to be present.
Now y'all not gonna see. If I buy 4 tickets now, and y'all pull my name, you ain't gonna say it's April Fools, right? On the 1st, right?
Nah. See, that's
that's why I got Logic right there, man. Because Logic, I think about did I get the slide right? Does I got the presentation right? And we're going right? But Logic like, April Fool.
Hey, look, I don't want no smoke from nobody. And on top of that, it's funny you said that, but if you do buy 4 tickets, we're giving you a 5th one on the house anyway. So
okay.
So we're throwing one in that.
Well, definitely riding with Ksolo, the podcast, we will definitely be purchasing 4 tickets. So there it is right there, folks. We're going to be purchasing 4 tickets from the podcast. If we win Logic, we just split the bike in half. All right.
I tell you what.
We're going to give it away.
I tell you what, Logic and Solo, we'll give you 2 to raffle off.
Okay. Outstanding. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. That's what's up. Hey, folks, this is what it's all about, man. I love this, man. I love this. So we will be raffling off 2 tickets for the 2025 Street Bob, presented to you by Solid Kings MC out of Chicago, Illinois.
Yes, sir. Yes,
absolutely.
That's what it's all about.
I love it.
Thank you very much. So listen, we've crossed that timeline that we want to try to stick to an hour. But what we want to do is we want to just go ahead and give you the floor, sir. If there's anything that you want to address, share, inspire others, by all means, the floor is yours.
Yes, sir.
You know what? I just want to say, look, the same way you guys feel that I inspire people, same way you guys inspire people. I look up to a lot of you guys, male and female. There's some ladies out here pounding, you know, just like some fellas. Please just keep doing what you're doing already, because it helps to motivate me to get up and do what I'm doing as well, you know, and we just continue to share that love and you know, our journey for others as well. So I thank you guys, Ksolo, Logic. I appreciate the opportunity to be a guest on here, and all of the subscribers and viewers that's on here. Thank you all as well. I would love to meet all of y'all at some point in time, and you know, send me your info, because I'll come to your city on the ground. I have no problem.
On ground. Hey, listen, if they come on our show, Logic, if they come on our show, guess what? They're gonna be on ground.
They're gonna be on ground. On ground.
You can't come up here if you ain't on ground. You can't come up here.
Yeah.
So don't even send no inbox, no message. People that come on this podcast right here are on ground.
On ground.
Oh, man, we started history right here, baby. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First episode kicked off.
Great. I think it's been great, man. I think it's been great.
Yes.
Thank you, T-Time. My God, man. My God.
Dennis Joyner. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Folks, I'm going to ask you, if you enjoyed the show tonight, just give me a thumb. Just give us. I keep saying, give us a thumbs up. Please, just give us a thumbs up. Let us
hit
know
the share button.
Hit the share button, like, share, subscribe.
Man,
we trying to get
everybody about the show. Yes, sir.
We trying to get 10,000 subscribers. That's what we're trying to get. 10,000 subscribers. I keep getting all of these
on both pages.
On both pages. So please,
you know what? One thing I do want to say,
yes, sir.
You guys,
yes, sir.
This is an awesome platform for us as writers. There's a lot of podcasts and shows that talk about this and that, but they're not doing this. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what's needed. So I salute you guys as well. You know that.
Oh man, thank you. So look, King, we're gonna go ahead and let you go ahead and continue to enjoy your dinner, because I'm an hour ahead of you. You're an hour behind me. I'm gonna let you enjoy your dinner. Tell the missus, the first lady, I said thank you very much for coming in, sharing that with us.
Thank you.
And when I come
to the decorations too,
and the decorations too, because look, man, when we did the pre-production, that wasn't there. So she had to work real fast to make that happen.
Yeah. She did her thing.
Shout out, man. There you go. What you got to say? The floor
is. There she is.
Proud of him. You know, I just pray when he get on the road, it means a lot. I know where he's going, but this is what he loved to do. I'm glad I inspired him, because I'm where it started. Right. But just to see him take off with it and be on the ground, you know, it's all love. We both will be on the ground together one day. Look, he still owed me a ride. We supposed to be going ride.
I want y'all to come to the RTE. That's what you need to do.
I gotta come to the RTE.
Y'all need to come to the RTE, the Ride to Eat.
The Ride to Eat.
Y'all need to come to the Ride to Eat. It's gonna be in Hammond, Louisiana. It's gonna be great food, great atmosphere, the whole 9 yards. I'm hitting my.
We ain't afraid to grind. We ain't afraid to get on the floor, on the ground. We ain't afraid.
I love it.
I love afraid. It. They just knocked out the four corners, you know. Like they
so you're in an organization too?
Yes. I'm the president of Juicy Queen. Shout out to Juicy Queen. Yes, I am the founder and president of Gypsy Queen. Them my ladies. We roll.
Family reunion.
That's
I like that guy, man.
That's what the RT.
Yes,
That's what the RT is. It's a family reunion.
Family reunion.
We have it all there, man. If you've been to a family reunion, that's what the RT is.
That's what.
So we want to invite y'all. We want to invite y'all to come down and be a part of the family as well.
Okay. Sounds good.
Thank you.
Good deal. All right, y'all take care. Y'all have a good night now. Be safe. All right.
Yes, sir.
Blessings on you.
All right, Logic.
All right, brother.
Hey, Logic, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. I think we did good tonight.
Again.
Man, I think we did good.
We want this. Brothers and sisters out there, you're still here. We, Ksolo and myself, want this to be the premiere.
Yes. Yes.
The premiere.
Yes.
Podcast for riding out here for you to view and enjoy and have a good time.
Yes.
That's what we're aiming for. That's what we're aiming for.
That's what we're aiming for. We're shooting for the stars. That's what we're shooting for. We're shooting for the stars. But in order to get that, though, in order to do that, we have to get our subscribers up.
Yeah.
We have to get our subscribers up, folks. Yeah. We got to hit that 10,000. It's a long reach, but we have to hit that 10,000 to even have Facebook push us out so that the message can get out, because right now we're still the small turtle in the pond. And it's not getting out there, it's not pushing, but we got to hit 10,000. We have to hit 10,000 on this platform right here and Logic platform in order to get the message out. And if you would please like, share, and subscribe, share it with your partners, your friends, your other riders, your club chapters. We'd greatly appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So 10,000 is the goal. And I know you're going to support us. I know you're going to support us.
I already know. Yeah,
because this is the
Ksolo, he started something and I saw it and we talked about it. So when y'all see posts, if I put a post up, Ksolo and his skit, I was gonna do me one. I said I would do me one, and then my phone died.
How did y'all like that skit? How did y'all like that, man?
I like the skit. I said, oh, I gotta do one.
Yeah, man.
Ksolo had shared with me, and I saw in this post too. And when we need y'all, when y'all see our post, y'all read our post. Right at the bottom, it says, "Can we get 25 shares?" If you share a post 25 times, and someone on your page share, it'll help us get to that 10,000 subscriber mark.
Yes, and that's what we're trying to get to, folks, because we want to bring positive energy.
Yes, sir.
That's ours. We're claiming that. We're claiming that positive energy. We're claiming it.
I'm a clown anyway. I have to stay happy.
Okay, folks. Okay, so listen, we passed our time.
Yes,
we're gonna go ahead and shut this thing down. I'm gonna go down here and have me on 9 o'clock. I don't need no coffee. Hold on.
I'm ordering me some tacos.
Let me get this last sip. But hey, so Logic. Next week.
Cue the picture. Y'all know this is my sister. She's from the local DFW area. Y'all tune in next week so that we can interview our sister Carmel. She is gonna come on. She's gonna watch this. She's gonna open up and tell y'all some things about her journey. If you know her, you probably don't even know.
Hey, here's the thing, and I can say this. I just roll with her.
Hey, he just rolled with her.
The 3 Flags Classic.
Yes.
On her track. And let me tell you right now, she is a bad motor scooter.
Yes,
she's a bad motor scooter. She was in the curves on that thing and didn't let up. Man, I'm talking, she was leaning whole body around those curves, whole bodies around those curves. So, folks, she will be at the RTE too, but we will be bringing her on next week as our featured guest, and I'm so excited. I'm looking forward.
Yes.
Hey, folks,
I'm gonna bring up a story. Y'all gotta hear this story. Y'all gotta hear the story. Come tune in next week.
Tune in next week. But listen, folks, from Ksolo the rider,
the Logic.
Rider with Ksolo the podcast, Aspire to Inspire, And if you do that, you definitely will be legendary. Logic, you know how to take us out.
Man. Hey. Thank you for joining. Join us again. Ride hard, ride safe, and always ride on faith. Keep it live.
All right, folks. Y'all have a good night.